Before I start this video, I wanted to say I almost didn't make the video of this horse because I know a lot of people are not going to like what I had to say about him. This horse presents himself as being spooky, but this horse is not spooky. And I'm doing this video because I feel like a lot of people need to see what this horse is doing, because this is a situation that can get people hurt, and I think has gotten people hurt in the past because they handle this as spooky. And by the time I recorded this video, I have been working him for a week or a little better than a week. But if you pay attention to what he's doing and what I'm pointing out, I think you'll see that what he's doing is still there, and a lot of people need to see this. So I decided to go ahead and put out this video because I think a lot of people need the help that this video is going to provide.
This is a new horse that just came in. He is, I believe, 8 or 9 years old. Owner just bought him. He looked great on the video, shipped him in, and he is nothing like the horse on the video. First thing you would think of is that he was drugged to make the video. Don't think that's the case here. People jump to that conclusion really quick. I don't think that's the case here. One thing that I've noticed with him, well, let me back up and tell you a little bit about the video. So on the sale video, they had a video of him riding down the road with traffic, throwing a rope off of him, shooting a gun off of him even, and looked great in the video. But when he came in, right off the trailer, he seemed spooky. And I've actually worked with him for quite a few days. I wanted to try to get an impression of what I was working with before I started to make a video. So let me show you what I'm seeing. It usually takes me a couple of minutes to put the halter on him. The first impression is you think he's scared. I go to him and he wants to walk away. So what I want to do, and when he walks away, I want to ask you to move forward. I really don't think this horse is scared. Kind of looks that way to begin with, and you're going to see him react in some ways that would make you think that. But over the last week or so that I've worked him, he has done some things to make me think that it's not scared. And I'm going to show you what those things are. Every time he backs up away from me, I'm just going to ask him to take a couple steps forward. And go forward and just kind of use my body position to tell him forward. I'll walk up to him and see if I can put my hand on his shoulder. See, now that's one of the things that makes me think this horse is not scared. You saw him backing away from me. He didn't want me to walk up to him. But when I went to put my hand on him, he didn't even flinch. If this horse was scared, he would have flinched away from my hand. He would have not wanted me to touch him. You think of horses as being prey animals. I'm the predator. He should have flinched when my hand went to him, and it did not. That's a big indicator that this horse is not scared, even though he's backing away from me. So that's one indicator that I think this horse is not scared. Let's put the lead rope around his neck. Now, I have noticed this horse is head shy, and I do think that is genuinely head shy. So I'm working with that, and that is a genuine problem that I'm working with. Now, see, now that I got my hands all over him, starting to act like a broke horse. If he was so scared that he didn't want me to walk up to him in the stall, he wouldn't be this comfortable with me putting my hands on him. Let's put the halter on. Watch his nose when I go to the halter. See him putting his nose in the halter? This horse knows a lot of things. If he was scared, he would avoid the halter. He wouldn't put his nose in the halter. So you would think, okay, so if it's not scared, what is it? Horses learn people. It's kind of like a child knows which parent to go to get what they want. I think that's basically what I'm dealing with here. He's figuring out if I am the parent that's going to give him what he wants, which is to not work, or if I am the parent that's going to provide him with structure and discipline. So now let's just walk him around here in the stall and let's see what he does. Just ask him to move his feet. He's coming to me, not even really putting any pressure on the lead rope. Horse knows how to lead very well. Otherwise, he'd be locking down and pulling back. Horse knows how to lead. But I do genuinely still have the head shy issue. So let's work on that head shy just a little bit. Look at him moving his head up and down. He likes the rubbing. Come to me. Notice I'm making him step to me. Rub his head. Step to me. That was his ears. That is not ears pinned. That is ears out of the way for the rubbing. That is not the same position as they would be in for ears pinned. His eyes soften when I rub him. When this horse first came, it took me about 10 minutes for me to get the halter on him the first day. But I didn't video that because I really wanted to see what I was working with first. Good boy. Good boy. There we go. See him kind of shy his head, and then when he realized I was going to pet him, he put his head in my hand. There's a lot about this horse that's nice. And the vet was here the other day to look at him. He has no vision problems. He has no ear problems. We had the vet check all that just a couple of days ago. So that rules out eye problems and ear problems. Those all checked out clean. Good boy. Now what I need to be working on, he needs to have the rein slid over his head. See how he's kind of worrying about that, throwing his head. Remember, his ears are clear. There's nothing wrong with his ears. Vet looked at him. He needs to get used to all that flopping around. That is all a matter of I don't want to. There's no pain there. We know that for sure. The vet said there was no pain. He needs to get used to me moving around. And even at this horse is not scared. The horse just don't want to. Good boy.
So you saw just then when I slid that rope over that horse's ears, there was no reaction whatsoever. A horse that is genuinely scared is not going to choose when he's scared. He's either scared or he's not. I could have made this video and formatted it into how I'm fixing this scared horse and made you all warm and tingly inside and talked about how I was helping this horse, but that's not really going to help you as a horse person. I want to genuinely help you in your horse journey. And not every horse that presents himself as scared is actually really scared. And that's what I want you to see in this video.
So I'll be doing some more videos of Gus, and you can kind of see his progress. I have already saddled him and ridden him, and that actually went okay. I wouldn't say that he was fun to ride, but he wasn't bad. All his issues that I am seeing is I don't want to, and that's exhibiting with putting the halter on. That's exhibiting with putting my hands up here over his ears, and that's what I'll be working on with him.